And what we're going to do today, I actually got contacted yesterday by Groove. Sorry, I'm just putting on my phone as well in case you guys have any questions. So I got contacted yesterday by Groove, and Groove were asking me if we could do something for their website. They want to make a whole chatbot system and what they're putting in with some of the features that Groove have, some of the features that chatammo have. Right, let's put this live. So what I thought I would do is, while I'm building this out, I want to show you guys roughly what we can do. Now, this obviously can be transferable to any business, right? So any business at all, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking their web pages, because we're only making a quick example, and then I am going through what we can do with chatammo, how we can get more Groove users actually on there for them. So I've started building this out already. Now I'm going to take you inside of chatammo with what we've already built, and I'm going to continue to build a little bit more. I'm going to join that up to one of the pages I was building the other day, which will then kind of get people more interested and kind of sell more, right? So I'll just share my screen. So my theory behind this, first off, is I know that at the moment, and people go on to Groove to go and buy, obviously, Groove funnels. Now, the way that I do Groove funnels, the way I market Groove funnels and whatnot, is I pick a particular niche. So this is the niche I've went for you, the ultimate done for you agency package and training, which I was showing you guys the other day. And what we have is we have all the various different bits. And what I'm doing is I'm actually giving away a load of templates, right? It's that simple. Right, we've also got the About You section, and we have the Sign Up section, which obviously leads into Groove Mail because we want to get them on all ways, which then brings on the actual flow itself, right? So let's just quickly check that we're actually logged in, because I know what this thing likes to do a lot, which we're not. So let's just close that one as well, and I'll show you from scratch. Right, so what we're going to do, I was actually building this without my mouse, so it was a bit more difficult the other day. So first things first, what we've done is obviously connect the page up. So the page I've connected up is just chatbots, right? I've got a page called chatbots. It's all dead easy. So that's the page we're actually working on. Now, as well as that, we then pick the page, right? So page is chatbot. And as you can see, right now, for some reason, my main flow hasn't actually saved where it should do. So it should save in here, but it's okay. It's all in the Postback Manager. Right, we've also got these various different plugins. So we've got pop-up plugin from agency start page, affiliate marketing main menu, that should be, and about us start. Right, so let's have a quick dive in here. So we're going to go into Postback Manager. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to one of the places I already have. Right, so let's just go. As you can see, we've done quite a lot in here. I'm going to pick any page. So let's just pick SEO. Now, SEO is going to open up my main flow. Now, remember, we keep on talking about this as a motorway, right? So the motorway comes in, the person comes in, joins right here, right? We'll put a lot of keywords in here as well. They come in and we ask them a question, right? What is it that you're most interested in, right? This is pre-sales. So if they press, for example, Groove Pages, right? They want to build a website, right? So create stunning websites, the world's easiest page builder. Now, from here, what we then do is we're going to ask them, what is it that they value most when building a website, right? Do they want more templates? Do they want more about designs? And then we can pick them, right? Now, the important part about picking these here is we're actually tagging them as well, right? So we have all of these various little keywords, which are also going to take them in directly into that particular flow. If they do templates, we'll be taking all the way around here. We've got learn more. We keep on going down here. And we keep on selling to them, right? We give them all of the different bonuses. We give them a load of value that's already on the Groove pages. And then finally we say, right, go and get Groove. Here we go. Ba-dum. They fly off to go and get Groove. We've also taken back to the templates and the designs, right? So they can go back to either one of these two. Now, the important part about this is, right, so that's Groove pages all sorted there. Now, at the end of each and every flow, what we're going to have here is we're going to have go to main menu. Right, now then, this is something that's slightly more technical, but don't worry about it. What we've actually done is we've created the main menu in a different flow, right? So there's a different flow altogether. It starts from m.me link. We've got no triggers on it at all. The only trigger is if they type in menu, right? So if they type in menu, I'm going to come across here, and we're going to show them, right? And then go to Groove Pages, Groove Funnels. I've got which other one we've done. I think we've done Groove Mail. So let's just put quick Groove Mail in here. Now, this is where new Postback comes in ridiculously well, right? So Groove Mail, let's just select that. email automation, right? Best email automation around, right? Spell, I'd be dangerous. Auto, maybe we didn't spell that one. Automation, right? The best email automation around, right? So that's it done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a button right here. And this button is going to go back into our main flow, right? That's why I keep on saying about mail flow. Email automation. And button type is going to be postback. I'm going to select that as email. Email list marketing. Done. So right now, we've now got a main menu that's going to take them back to exactly where they're going to be. So if they type in menu at any point in time during this whole sales flow, they are taken straight back into this, which is always important. Now, just to test this out, just quickly, what we'll do is we'll publish this. Now, this is going to be giving away free websites, right? So obviously, this chatbot isn't made for this particular page. However, it'll still work. We're still going to get the general impression. So what we've got here is we'll go on to this. When we click here, once it's loaded, because it's taking too long, it's going to ask me to go and log in with Facebook. It's going to take me right in there, all right? Now, as well as that, we'll go further down, and we also have the About Us page, all right? So I can click on this, and it's going to tell me all about GrooveFunnels people. We can also get to there via our main flow as well, all right? So right now we've got GrooveFunnels, GrooveMail. Let's just try and sort these out a little bit because it's a bit messy. I don't really like messy ones. It kind of annoys us a little bit when I can't find them very well. Right, you're going to see quite a lot of these. They kind of jump to various different buttons because I wanted to make it just nice and quick. I only got asked about this last night, so we didn't have an awful lot of time. Now, where each of these ends is actually where it goes on to affiliate links, right? So this ending right here will take me over an affiliate link, or it'll take me back to the main menu. Right here, that just connects back to a button and gives us these various different buttons, so we don't need to do the buttons again. So those two are all done. So next thing I want to have a look at is what else to Groove offer. So they've got, don't want Google Proof. What's another big seller one? Webinar. Quite like webinars, I must admit. Groove Cart. Right, so I'm just going to copy this nice and quick. We're going to do this the cheating way. Right, all we're doing is we're just copying the various different parts. We're not making a massive flow. We're not copywriting it. We're not doing none of that as yet. We are just doing it nice and simple. Oops, didn't give us an item. Right, I want to drag that down just so it's underneath all of these lot. And this one's here is going to be Groove Cart. Groove Cart. Cart. What do they put about it? Your one-stop shop e-commerce platform. Let's just pop that in there. As well, guys, if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to ask, because obviously this one I'm just walking around here. Actually put that in the wrong part. Control X. Let's put that in that one. Control X. Control V. Now, the reason why I keep on saying here is image click destination. We were one of the people who can actually go out and do things more special. I haven't put the bloody picture in. So what we can do is we can actually make the image clickable, and we can make as many buttons as what we want to as well. So we can kind of do all of that as well if we wanted to. But on this one, we're not particularly going to. Right, so this one button is going to be, what's the various different features of Groove Cart until I don't use it. Create, sell, deliver. Right, so let's jump into here. And this first one's going to be create. Create, button types, new post back. Done. I'm going to label this new post back. Create Groove Cart. And I'm also going to want to choose that as a label as well. So all the way through, we can see what these people are most interested in. Because obviously what they pick first is what their major pain point or what they want repaired actually is, right? So this is what we're going to keep in mind the whole time. So create, no complex code, and just plug and play templates. So C. And let's just drag a new text message there. text, Control V, Control V, done. Right, so now we're going to put another button there. Learn more. New postback. New postback is going to be learn more groove cart. Right, now the reason I'm putting in learn more groove cart is because, again, it's going to be a label. And because it's going to be a label, then we now know how much interest these people actually have on particularly create. All right. So what I can do as well, let's have a quick look. I should have a groove on. I'm just going to copy this one, clone this one. Could have just dragged it straight over there. So I'm going to put get your groove on. All right, which is obviously going to take them over to groove. And we're going to also make another button here, which is going to be, what was the other one? I've forgotten. Sell. Should have really thought of that one. Sell. That's going to be new post back. Done. Sell. Groove. Cart. Just paste that label. Done. Right, so let's take this button right here. Right, so see where we've got this button. What we can actually do is we can take that button and knock it onto sell as well. Right, so they might have just seen that one bit and then thought, right, okay, well, I've learned enough about that. Let's learn about selling. All right, so that's the sell button. What else do we have? Deliver. Not on demand for drop shipping. Yeah, let's do a quick deliver one as well. All right, so we're just going to put another button in there. This button's going to be deliver. 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 We post back on that one and okay with that. Deliver. Groove. Cart. Just remember it always. I always like to put a label in here every time, guys. The reason is it helps you so much with your follow-up marketing. Your follow-up marketing just becomes an absolute breeze when you've got it going right. So it makes life easy for you, which is something that is always important. That's not going to pick that. Right. Actually, do I really need that bit? Don't really know. Sometimes it does this way. It doesn't quite want to select very easily. All right, but it's okay. We don't really mind too much. After all, it's only a demo, so I'm not going to be messing about with it. Right, so we've got new post back. The new post back is going to go to the next part of, what was this one again? I've forgotten what we've done. Create. Right, let's double click on this one and go back to create. Free custom domains and hosting. Control C. Control V. Done. We'll quickly check those. Need 11 need to be hosted for free. Right, that's better. Okay. It seems a bit strange that Groove's actually done spelling mistakes, not me. Let's put this one, another button, as import Shopify. Import Shopify. See. Post back. Done. Well, let's just label that one as well. Import Shopify. Import Shopify. Click on that. All done. Let's just grab that bit of text. Control C. Bum. Now, obviously, if we were doing this properly and not just a quickie, then what we'll be doing is we'll be putting all the correct copywriting in here. Right. So I'll go into it more deeply with each of the different parts. Did you know Groove can also save you money? Groove's actually free to get the whole lot and all this kind of thing. Really sort of hype it up. I'll put various different bits on. I've forgotten what that said actually there. Complete store designer. Right. buttons, complete, store, designer, and type a new post back. Let's just copy that. So as you can see, it's just running on in a whole sort of easy, nice flow, right? We're not doing anything complicated. We are just running it directly. So if you work on just each of these branches from the tree, so I'm going to say it's a tree. Each of these branches from the tree, then what we can do is we can just add the various parts that we need at that particular time. All right, so that's all the bits. So now we need, let's have a quick look. Where was I before? Get your groove on, clone. And then you remember how I made my main menu. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put a button here to go back to the main menu. All right, main menu, button type is post back, main, oops, main men, done. Right, so that's that whole branch finished right there, just off copying and pasting. So if you're going for a different company and you're going out and actually representing them, and what you can say is, look, a lot of people won't go through and they won't go through all these various different paths. And if they are going through, you don't actually know what they want to look at, right? So when they land on Groove site, this is how they land. Now then, if I'm landing on here, and the first thing I'm greeting with is your business. Well, that's not really what I'm looking for at this precise moment in time, right? So I haven't got none of that in the chatbot. Instead is I have the chatbot answering them, and it says, right, okay, well, what sort of business are you in? Right, so we're starting to engage them. We're starting to ask them a question. We're starting to bring them through. So what sort of business that you're in? And I've got affiliate, I've got digital marketing, bricks and mortar, various things like this, right? E-commerce and blah, blah, blah. Then from there, I then take them on to, right, okay, which features, if in an ideal world, would you be most interested in having that works an absolute dream? So we have websites, we have sales funnels, we have Groove Mail, just as in set up, and we have Shopify, Groove Cart, whatever it's called. Right, so we can like take them through all of that particular thing. So they're not seeing all this page where they've got to scroll all the way down here to try and find Groove Cart. We're giving them that option straight away. We're saying, right, look, as soon as you come into the floor, if you're interested in e-commerce, this is what we have for you. So we're kind of instantly engaging the people, getting people more involved, we're getting the whole lot working for us, rather than having to scroll through an entire website. Well, this is more of a sales page, but rather than scrolling through an entire website, we've got the whole thing that they need right here. So we don't need to worry about anything like that. We can just take them to exactly what it is that they want. And because we've collected all this information in, we can then keep on going at what they want. All right, so let's just go back in here again. And we're going to put, well, let's just put learn more on that one. This is on WYSIWYG. They might not know what it means. Let's see. Button. Learn more. Sell Groove Cart. Again, we are taking exactly what we know. So they want to learn more, and they're on the sell section of Groove Cart. So we want to know that that's where they're at. We want to know, yep, this is what they're interested in. And we retarget them. Yeah, that's right. If we retarget them, we now know exactly which line to go in and target them on. We're no longer guessing at what their big pain point is. All right, so we've got them tagged in here. So if we send out a big broadcast message on the chatbot, or even by email if we want to, if we set up an email SMTP on here, we can send out a big thing just to people who are interested in Groove Cart. We say, right, okay, look, we've got a really special offer on Groove Cart at the minute. It is awesome. You're not going to believe what we can do on Groove Cart. We just say, introduce this is the coolest thing of all time. And we already know that these are the people interested in Groove Cart. We've already answered all that question. So we know our targeting is exactly right in amongst all of these people, which makes your job trying to actually sell not a job anymore. It just kind of just makes it easy. It's just simple. If you know what somebody wants to buy, then it's easy to get them to buy it. More ways to sell. It doesn't actually work anymore after that. You're not actually trying to sell them anymore. All you're doing is you're just giving them the solution. Ways to sell. So they've already told you what the problem is. And now you become the savior. Ways to sell. Now you become the savior and a trusted source for them. So that no longer they're going, right, okay, well, I don't know how to solve this problem. I don't know how to solve that problem. How do I do this? You've answered all their questions. And not only have you answered all their questions, but you've given it without being salesy. There's not one part here that says go and buy Groove. Instead, it just says go and get your Groove on. If you want to go and get Groove, go and get Groove. If you don't, that's fine. Now, they will be getting follow-up emails and things like that, of course, which can be more salesy, but how much nicer is it that you don't have to bother? Payment gateway options, right? Buttons. Payment gateway options. Selected. New post back. Done. Payment gateway options. Remember these post back as well. You are the only person who actually sees them, so don't worry about any spelling mistakes or anything in there. Payment gateway options. Christ, I might need to worry about a little bit more than that. Options. And done on that one. Right, so another text. Boom. What on earth is going on here? Right. 2 seconds, guys. I just need to quickly take a break from this one. Just while we have a problem on. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Right. Right, I better knock off. This live will come back on in a little while. Hopefully this has been some good to you guys. Just while I try and sort out a couple of little problems. So probably about half an hour, I'll be back on. I'm going to do more on the actual build and get this build all sorted out. Ready to send off over to Groove. We're going to test the whole thing, which is always a good thing. And once we test it all, and we know it's all working, absolute dream. In fact, I'm going to get you guys to test it all for us. We'll make life easier. Also, as well, what I'll do when I come back is if you guys want to sign up for the agency thing, I'm going to open it up early when I haven't got it finished yet, which will then give you 5 templates and things like this. But I'm still going through all the various other stuff. So there's going to be a lot of broadcast emails sent out, which is going to give the copyright and stuff behind it, what I'm going to be using. Just if you want to see the full flow as we're making it, which is going to be one of my offers. And this is the kind of offers that I put together for restaurants and chiropractors and everything like this. I'll go out and target a particular market, then pinpoint down that market exactly what their problems are, right? Which we went through yesterday on the slides. I think it was yesterday on the slides. So we can pinpoint the market, find out what their problem is, give them the solution to their problem, and we're set, right? So as soon as I find out what problem it is I've got going on at the moment, I shall be back on, right? Thanks for watching.